No, so I was actually into rugby. I was quite big into rugby. Played international sevens and everything. And then same with my brother. Went to the gym once with him training, and the bug actually bit me, and I said, no, let me try it, let me give it a chance. And I stopped my rugby career for boxing. Sometimes it gets difficult, especially with me having a full-time job. So training in the mornings, going to work after training, and then coming back to the gym at night late to train again. Sometimes it's difficult, especially not spending a lot of time with my family, especially in training camp. It's 6-8 weeks. There's not a lot of family time, but we push through it and we make what we can do. Like I said, I was big in the rugby thing. While my dad was here, he was still supportive of me with the rugby. And then after that, I started my amateur career. My dad was still there. And then after my dad passed on, I actually spoke to Coach Damien and we decided to go professional. I would like to create my own legacy, for my family, for my friends and for myself at the end of the day. But I would also like to, still keep on making the Thysse name grow out there. And at the end of the day, I would like to just become as big as possible. Inside the ring, we push each other. If we get in the gym, I enjoy a training camp with my brother. It feels like there's more pressure on me and it helps me to train harder, especially me looking up to my brother as a boxer and as a person also. So inside the ring, I would say it helps me a lot with my training and my sparring and everything. And then outside of the ring, he's a dad, I'm a dad, and we look up to each other and make sure that, if you put a foot wrong, we tell each other, try this or try that, and we try to keep each other on a straight line. I would not say I've adapted any of his. I think every boxer has his own style and his own way of doing boxing. So I won't say I adapted anything, but we look up to my dad and we know my dad was a hard worker. Especially we going to go visit my dad over weekends and seeing him standing up early in the morning to go and run and that. So I think that's something that we learned from my dad, the hard work and the dedication. He's a good fighter. It's not going to be an easy fight at the end of the day, but we prepared well. And we're ready to take it. We're taking it home, and the 31st of March is a bigger one coming. My family plays a big role in my life. I have a 6-year-old son, second baby on the way. I do everything in the mornings when I wake up, early in the mornings, 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock to go and run. Like I said, I don't have a lot of family time, but when I wake up in the morning, I know I'm doing it for my son, I'm doing it for my wife, and just, they play a big role in my life. We have a good relationship. I learn a lot from Damien. So when I started at the Durandt gym, we had a conversation in the office, and I was glad that he accepted me to come be part of the Durandt gym. He's a very strict coach, when it comes to work, but we make a lot of jokes, and I think the environment that he created in the gym is awesome. Hard work, always sweating, always being in the gym, being active. Sometimes we slack off, off training camp, you're at home, you're relaxing your body, chilling. But I think for him, being in the gym, being always active, plays a big role in our career.